welcome back to my channel. It's Handmade by Shirley, and thank you so much for joining me. So this video is going to be for Amber from Amber's Kintyre Crafts, who hosts the hashtag Twinsies challenge, and I've got involved in it last month, and then I'm doing it again this month. So the prompt for this month in August is ocean. So I've gone ahead and I've cut out my Twinsies. Now if you want to take part, I should say, in this, you should go over to Amber Kintyre Crafts page on YouTube, and you need to add in the hashtag Twinsies challenge, say it's hosted by Amber, and you can pop it on, I believe, social media with the hashtag, and I'm sure if you want to do a video, I'm sure she'd be absolutely delighted with that. So, and it's the same similar thing as I do with hashtag Tag Tuesday. At the end of the month, she pulls out all the people who've got involved for that month, their name out for draw, and the little crafty prize is sent to them. So I've cut out my Twinsies, which are measuring 2 inches by 2 inches squared. I've then got a very small back panel, which is 2 2/8, just as a background. I've used some gummy-pan dies for this, so I've got a scallop shell, which I've cut out here, and I've got a sea urchin, which I've cut out. And I've also got these two, which I made a while ago, so it's just 2 bits of foam glued on top of each other, and they could be used as stamps. So I might use them. And I've also cut out a fish and an octopus. So octopus should just fit on there and no more, and the rest should be fine, but I'm not sure which I'm going to put on yet. I've got a little bit of spritz, which has got it has got some, what are they called, shimmer powders in it, and a little bit of water, and it's just in a wee spritz bottle. So I'm just going to spritz that a bit. Hopefully it'll, oh, it's gone the wrong way. That's more of a green, actually, than a blue. So what I'm going to do is just leave as is, I think. Just let it run slightly, and then just give it a dry. Could actually put a wee bit more on, that's fine. Put a wee bit more in each corner, just to get rid of some of the white. She says, still, but that's better. So, superb. And then that's that one. And for this one, I'm going to do something slightly different. So let's just get this wiped away. And for this one here, I'm not going to use the wee spritz bottle. I'm going to keep that just now. I'm going to actually just use these two, sort of, they're Nouveau turquoise, true turquoise, and what's the other one, clear water. So I have had these for a very long time, so hopefully they do work. So I'm hoping they are. I can mix them with water as well. Just kind of putting waves into the background, and then this one, hopefully it will work, because yeah, it's got some coming out there. That's better, so that's just a wee bit darker. So not really much difference between the backgrounds, but this is more just a sort of wavy background, and the other one's just more of a kind of spritzed one. That's fine. There we go. Just pop them to the side, and I can just actually just pull some of that back a bit as well, and then it makes a bit of a different background. It's not quite as bright. Just going to dry this one as well. Oops. Oopsies. Right, that's that. So that's the two backgrounds, slightly different, but I think to me they both represent the ocean quite well. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to colour in the octopus and the fish. Now I've left them in, and these two I can pop back in. So I find that if you cut them out and you pop them back in, or you keep them in, usually it's better to keep them in with a bit of tape, but I don't always remember. So I'm going to do the octopus first. I'm going to do him orange. So I've got a couple of orange, French vermilion and orange. So this is the darker of the two. So I'm going to just go in onto that sort of side and pick that as my kind of darker area. So this just means you can go over the edges without it, you know, moving about when you're actually colouring it in. I found it to be helpful, but I suppose not everybody will. But this is how I do it, so I think it's quite helpful, and you can see it when it's done. You'll see what I mean. So that's going to be a bit darker underneath. Might look like a bit of a hot mess at the minute. And these bits are going to be punched out. They're not actually part of the octopus. You'll see what I mean when I've done it. So that can just have, I'll just do a wee bit round there, and a bit round there. Right, so then the next thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to use the chisel end of this one, and I'm just going to go over the whole thing, and it should just blend in nicely. And as I say, it's looking like a hot mess just now, but once it comes out, it won't look a hot mess at all. So just before I take it out as well, I'm going to just pop in this bit here, where it's the eyes, just here. So just going over these sort of embossed bits, just kind of helps it to come to life. I think anyway. You don't have to do them all. Just it does help a bit, I think. Yep. So then all I do is just take that out. Now there's a couple other wee bits. Oops. So there's a couple of other bits that come out as well. Here's my pokey tool. just here. So there we go. That bit comes out. This bit comes out, and so does that bit. I think that's it all. So there we go. So as I say, I could go over these little bits, the little dots, just to give it a wee bit more detail. And then that bit around there, a wee bit there. So these are just all little bits of embossing that are in the actual die cut itself. Just pop that wee bit out there. These are like all the sort of sucker bits that they would have on them. I can't say I'm keen on very keen on octopus, I must admit. But that's just me. I mean, I like how they swim gracefully in the water and things, but as to coming into contact with them, not for me, I'm afraid. There we go, I think that's probably a wee bit better. And then there's that wee piece just there. So that's that done. And then, let's see, just get rid of that. So, I was thinking I could just put him on, or so let's just get some glue. Here's the glue. Here's the glue gone. Oh, here it is, hiding over here. Hiding. Let's just put him on, or her. Shouldn't be sexist here. Hee. But it's only a little die cut, isn't it? Right. So it's just going to fit onto there. Like so. I'm not quite happy with these eyes, they're a bit funny. Maybe I'll just colour that bit in. That's a bit better. And then I'm going to just pop it onto here. Like so. Just gives us a wee tiny border all the way around. Oh, come on. There we go. Right, so what to do for the next one? Right, I'm just going to pop this on. Like that. Go. Fine. So I think what I will actually do is I'm going to pop this onto a block. So to get this to stick on a block, I really just have to put a little bit of this Nuvo glue pen and just put a little bit on the back so that it sticks. And the same on this one. Sorry folks. So actually yeah, probably. So that will make your stamps. So let's just pop that over there. Pop that there just now. Right, so I want to just stamp with thumb. Hopefully it'll come up. Maybe that won't come out. Let's see. Let's do some peacock feathers. Oops. Oopsie oops. So let's see if, oh, see that's coming off. It shouldn't, but so what I want to do, I could just stamp onto the bottom, but I'm going to try and stamp onto these ones I've cut out. I'm trying to find the right kind of bit. That'll do. I think that's fine. stamp properly, did it? Let's try it again. Doesn't work. That's okay. That's okay. I don't mind that. There's one there. And then we will do, let's see if we can do a bit of just some stamping in the background there. That's quite nice. Right, so we're going to do it in, what is it, Uncharted Mariner now. This, oh, don't get it on your top. Oh, I have. Dearie me. Uncharted Mariner's a bit dry. That's better. And another wee, just another bit there, that's fine. And what I might do is just pop. Let's just pop a little bit of this on there as well. That's fine, there we go. Yeah, I shouldn't be wearing this top to craft with. It's not the best crafting top, is it? And then this, I am just going to, I'm not going to use that, I'm going to use, where is it? I'm just going to use this pen. So this one is dark violet light, and I'm just going to go over it like that. And I should be using this little thing, which is just a piece of laminated card. And it's just good for doing some bits and pieces. There we go. And what I might do is just use this little turquoise blue one as well, just for the sort of inside sort of bit here of this, just to kind of get rid of some of the white. That's fine. There we go, that's fine. There's still a wee bit there actually. There we go. So let's pop that to the side. Now there is a fish there. I'm not sure though. I don't think I'll be putting, let's just pop these on. So let's get some glue. It's too thingy with the background colour. Let's just do the fish. Let's colour the fish in now. So take that away just now, and colour in the fish. Just think it's too near the colour of what I was hoping to do. So let me just get, where is it? Let's get the sky blue colour for the fish. Hopefully it's not too dark. It's quite dark, isn't it? Let's do there and a little bit here. And these two pieces can be that colour. That's fine. And let's just do a slightly different colour for its body. But this is a blue colour called pastel blue. Let's see how pastel it is. Yeah, that's quite pastel. So I can just go across the whole thing like that. There we go. And that will just give us our fish. So there we go. So we're going to pop that fish onto there. Like that. Go. I'm not really sure if that thing, this thing, I'm not liking it very well. think I'm going to have to just leave it as is. Just don't like it very much. Anyway, never mind. Right, let's see. Have we got any things we can write on it? Not sure. I think I'm just going to leave it as is. And just pop that up there. I'm just going to add a couple of bits of, where is it? Can't find it now. Can't find it. See if we can add some white to this one. I just don't like these eyes are weird. It's a wee bit better. It's a bit strange, right? And I'm just going to add a wee bit of splatters, if they'll come out. I do like a splatter, I really do. There we go. So that is my Twinchies for Ocean prompt for Amber, hosted by Amber Kintyre Crafts. So let me know what you thought, and thanks so much for watching, and I'll be back very soon. Take care. Bye.